This conference will now be recorded.
Let's start today's session. So in the last session, we were discussed about query set API freely lookups, and in today's session, I'm going to discuss about one simple basic project, that is how to perform CRUD operations using MySQL database. So up to now, we discuss uh, Django applications, which is integrated with SQLite 3 in settings.py. Automatically that was integrated with SQLite 3, but we have to integrate with MySQL. So to work with MySQL, you need to download and install MySQL software, and after that we need to configure the MySQL into settings.py file. So if you don't have MySQL for this project especially, I strongly recommend to download and install MySQL. You can download by going to like this, download MySQL, and type in Google, and you will be able to see these links. Download MySQL. Sorry. Yeah. See here, you're able to find this MySQL downloads file. So I strongly recommend to download MySQL installer first. After that, Workbench. These two you have to download and install. You can follow this case. So after downloading complete and installing complete, then we can able to work with MySQL database only. So in my computer already I have a MySQL software, and let me open MySQL software first. So let's go to search and MySQL. After completion of download and install in your computer, you will be able to see this MySQL Workbench 8.0 Community Edition C. And here you just MySQL Workbench 8.0 C, and in the left hand side you can see that is the local instance, and username is root, localhost 3306 is the port number. You just click on it. Once we click on it, and you can enter password which you set at the time of installation. So I'm trying to enter my password and click on OK. So you'll be able to enter into MySQL database window. So right now here you can see there are a lot of databases are available here. Okay, these are the databases. Now we need to create one simple database here, because today I need to communicate with this database only. So let me create a database here. So how to create database means, either you can use command create a database name is Django 630. I'm giving Django 630 is my database name, or else you can click on this link, sir. So this is the command which is used to create a database. So create a database name is Django 630. Or else you can click on this database schema here, create a new schema in the connected server. Click on this and you can enter the name of the database and simply click on apply. Automatically through wizard you can able to create database. But I am trying to create a database by using this command. Create a database name is Django at 630. Click on this link, automatically created database 630. But where it is available, Django 630 database means here you can refresh it once and automatically you'll be able to see Django 630 database. But actually it is not inactive. So which database currently active means Python 11 AM is active. Do you want to make active this database, your database is Django 630? Double click on it. So automatically this is going to be active, and right now you are in Django 630 database. Or else we can move through command also. Suppose use command I'm using. For example, use Django 9 a.m. I'm using again. Use Django 9 a.m. means when I execute this, it will be used Django 9 a.m. active. So this is the activation of your database which currently you want to work with. So I'm trying to activate my database again Django 630. Django 630 I'm using. To use Django 630 and 630 Django is activated. This is our database. So this is only I want to do right now, not much more that. So this is you just keep this one is side and MySQL database created successfully. You can just keep ready with your database, and in with that database we need to perform some CRUD operations. To do this, I need to create a new project here. Okay, new project. So that project also, once we finish that explanation of this coding and all, I'll upload this project also along with the video. Okay, if I finish today, then the project will be uploaded now. If I don't finish today, tomorrow after completion of this project CRUD operation, I'll send this project folder to your Google Drive. You can download it and you can also practice this project folder. So I'm trying to create a project in desktop, sir. Let's go to here, what we can say, command prompt. So directly you can also go through PyCharm Professional Editor. There we can create a project, not a problem. But I'm trying to create first on desktop. I'm trying to create a Django project. So to create a Django project, especially for working with MySQL CRUD operations in desktop, I'm using uh, commands. So first we have to move to desktop, cd space desktop, and we need to create a project here, Django hyphen admin start project name. So we need to create a Django project, sir. Django hyphen admin start project. You can give the project name. Start project. Project name I'm trying to give CRUD MySQL project. This is my project name. CRUD CRUD means create, read, update, delete. CRUD operations MySQL project. CRUD MySQL project is my project name. After that, enter. So a project is created, CRUD MySQL project. So we have to move to this project. How to move to this project? Same. CRUD MySQL project. After moving this CRUD MySQL project, we need to create an application into this project. So to create an application, Python space manage.py start app. My application name also CRUD MySQL app. Project name is CRUD MySQL project. Application name is CRUD MySQL app. So then once I entered this, now you can see we created project and application successfully. Let's close the command prompt and check in the desktop whether it is created or not. So it's created. Where it's created, you have to see this, sir. So now you can see CRUD, where it is there.
Last, sir, last. That crowd.
I'm not able to, where it is.
Last, sir. Not top only, sir. Top last.
Top left
Yes,
is
sir.
top left.
Yes,
So
that
first
one only.
one.
Acha, acha, acha. No, no, no. The problem is actually the GoToMeeting window is hiding that folder in my screen. That's what I'm not able to see. You can able to see that clearly, but this is window is occupied completely. Yeah, it's okay, fine. Project and application and everything is ready. Then we need to move to our PyCharm professional editor. So let's open that PyCharm professional and let's open this project now. file menu, open, and which I created project in desktop recently. The project name is CRUD MySQL project here. This I am opening now. So this is my project name. Open this window. But now you can see we need to configure this project with MySQL database. But look at this. When we go to settings.py of this project, so here settings.py of your project, but this is configured with SQLite 3. But before that, what I need to do, I need to include the application name CRUD MySQL app. I need to include into where? Here under installed apps. So it is compulsory, no sir. When we create a new application, you have to include that application under the project. So let's go for CRUD MySQL app is included successfully. And next, we need to configure this project using MySQL database. So here already this database is configured built in, that is SQLite 3. But this is not the correct way. So we need to configure this into MySQL. So we need to change the things are here. So let's change this. Let it be same thing, databases and default name and engine django.db.backends.sqlite3 is there now, but now here we have to use MySQL. The database is what? This is not name of the database. We have already the database name in our MySQL Django 630. It's my database name. Once you cross check Django 630 is there, this name is okay. We are configuring this Django 630. After that comma, username you have to provide. MySQL. Username is root in my case. In your case, while installation of MySQL, what username you provided, that username you can maintain. User equals to root. Then password I'm giving here, password colon. So in your case, password what you provided at the time of installation of MySQL you can use. But in my case, I provided this password, like password of MySQL. Next, I'm saying to take host, local host. So host is 127.0.0.1 colon 8000 is the port number. Actually, local host is enough. Port number is not required because we don't know the Django server connected with which port number you are executing. That's not correct. So only IP address 127.0.0.1 and the port number is there. Port number 3306. That should also do in the single quotes. So these details we have to provide sir properly. So this is called configuring your Django project with MySQL. So make sure that if you are working with these all details compulsory in your system, MySQL should be installed. Please try to download and install MySQL software, and after that you can try to practice this project only. So MySQL is okay sir, configuration is done. Let's close the settings file, and now we need to prepare one simple model. So in uh, this model need to be create, database need to be create MySQL. Let's go to application and go to models.py. So you can create any model name as per your requirement. So I'm trying to create a simple model. So model name is class user. So this is inherited from models.model. You know, model creation very simple. Again, no need to tell you again and again. So you name in the sense username I'm taking models dot. So char field I'm taking max length equals to 20. So next to what I'm taking you email. Few fields I'm taking. If you want insert more fields like registration fields or multiple fields, you can use it, not a problem. But I'm trying to show you with few fields how to do CRUD operation. You password also I'm taking models dot what actually char field of max length equals to 20. These are just my fields of the model. This is user model with name, but don't think so this is authentication user model. It's not. Okay, but whenever we try to make migrations automatically, then by default in database, what is the table name in the sense CRUD MySQL app underscore user model. But that I don't want to be. So I want to prepare a table name properly in the database. So that's what I'm using meta class db underscore table db underscore table equals to what is this users I'm taking. So class meta db underscore table equal to users are. Whenever we do make migrations and migrate, automatically table will be create what with the name users only, where it will create in MySQL database Django 630. So let's try to make migrations and migration. So automatically what will happen, you can see this. Let's go to terminal and now python space manage.py make migrations. So user model is created and next python space manage.py migrate we have to use. The moment when migrations apply, now you can see this is going to be affected into MySQL database. Let's go to here and refresh it here. Now you can see in Django 630 tables created, lot of tables along with this built-in tables. One more table is there, user table. Look at this. This is the user table. So this is created and affected with MySQL or not? Because we have configured MySQL database connection in settings.py of your Django project. So users and columns ID, you name, email, you password. So do you want to see this table structure here? Select star from users, we can do that. So let's try to execute this. Now you can see ID, you name, you email, you password. This is the table we have, which is empty table, but I want to insert the record from where template. Okay, in this project, I have to insert the records here only. So to insert the records, what is required? Form is required, compulsory. So form is required or not to provide inputs values from the user. So that's what, do you have any form here right now? No form. So let's try to create under the application, right click on it and go to new Python file forms.py. In this forms.py, all Django forms are imported from forms namespace. So Django import forms library, and we need to provide that CRUD MySQL app dot models. What model we need to provide here? Users model, user model. Because I need to create object for this model based on model form I need to create. So I'm trying to create a class. Class name is user form. This form should be inherited from forms dot model form. Based on the model, I'm trying to create a form. So that's what I'm using. What's our class meta model equals to what actually user. The same codes are what we explained in my previous lectures concepts. That is same. No change at all. Everything. Fields equals to what actually all. Okay. Then this form fields I'm sending based on this model, automatically the user form will create. But tell me who will send this user forms to the template? View, obviously. View is responsible to send this form into template. So that's what we need to go to view section. We need to create the object for this form. So let's try to go to view, and here we need to make the form. So to make available this form, CRUD MySQL app dot forms import what form? User form. And also available we can make available the models also. Models, what model? User model. Now here we need to create a view, sir. A simple view. First I'm trying to show you insert. So that's what my view name is insert view current request. In this view, I'm trying to create form object. Form equals to user form. Okay, user form. This form I need to return render request. I need to send it to template. What template? Just I'm trying to use any template called index.html. Into this template, I need to send the form, what actually form colon form. But I should create index.html template or not? Yes. But where we have to create this index.html template folder? But do I have template folder here? No, because this project I just created with my command prompt. So whenever we create a Django project with command prompt, there is no template folder. So you need to add template folder, right click on it, go to new directory, then folder name is template. Oh, sorry. Right click on the project, go to new. What is this directory? Templates. But don't forget to activate this template into settings.py. Okay, I'm adding new HTML file here into this template index.html. But make sure that to work with the templates properly in the settings.py of Django project, so templates folder registration is mandatory, sir. Here, templates compulsory we have to register. Increase the font size. No, no, it's correct only. Every day, whatever I'm telling you, that same font size. If I increase the font size, I can't able to adjust the screen size again. So it's clear. I think so. Now here you can see templates. So settings.py, I included templates folder here. So this templates folder must be included in settings.py. Right now I have to render the form here, index.html page. So how to render the form in the sense simple. So form tag we have to use to render this form only, sir. So let's try to uh, use first form tag, how to work with this. Okay, yeah, let's try to include form. This is the form tag which I'm using. After that, what I'm trying to take, just mm, form dot asp I'm taking, and here you can see method equal to what, post. If method equal to post, compulsory CSRF token is required. So this form I'm rendering, sir, now. So let's try to execute this. To execute this, we need to set the URLs or not. But generally, in my previous project of Django, I use project level URLs and application level URLs both. But right now in today's session, I'm using only project level URLs because I want to work with only one application into this project. So better
Sir,
to
no
set
need
up.
to mention the no validator command, sir. No validate keyword.
Not required because we are going to validate with Django. No, uh, you if you want, you can mention that no validate and make it Django forms validation. Now here you can see method equal to post, and this need to be processed by project level URLs only. I'm trying to include that URLs into project level, not application level, because only one application we have right now. So directly you can include project levels. Your application name, import views, and what view do you want to execute first, path, and now you can see views dot, my view name is insert. That's it. And let's start the server, and form is going to be rendered now. Now, so you name, you mail, you password. This is what actually form. But by default, Django form will render only form fields, but it don't have any buttons. Do you want to make buttons? Then we can give this input button here. Input type equal to submit, value equals to insert. So this button also will be rendered now. Now you can see button is created. This is the basic form which I created here. Okay, yes. But I want to make this form as what we can say bootstrap form. So how to make this form as bootstrap form here? Okay. So do you want to create this form as bootstrap form? Then we can prepare bootstrap. So here, let's try to make this bootstrap form here. To create bootstrap form, I strongly recommend to go with getbootstrap.com, sir. So let's go for getbootstrap.com website, and you know how to link the bootstrap CSS here. You can copy this link via CDN, and after CDN, click on this link. You can go to head section of this page, HTML page. You can add this bootstrap link, and automatically this bootstrap effect will be there. But sir, if you want to use bootstrap effect for this form, then what we need to do, I need to create a form differently, not in this context. Let me remove this completely. It's a basic form, how it is rendering I'm showing now. But I need to create a bootstrap format. So I'm trying to take division. In this division class container. Okay, in this division class container. In this division, I'm taking form tag. Inside the form tag, one more division I'm taking here. For every division separately I'm taking. In this division, class is form group. Yes, I have to group the form elements. That's what I'm using, form group class. And here I'm taking label. So, and bold tag I'm taking B for bold, and I'm taking user name is my field, this username field. But for this username, how it will come? So your form dot u name it will come here, form dot u name only. This is only one division section which I'm taking. Okay, only one division. Next here you can see multiple divisions I'm taking. One more division class I'm taking here. One more division. Say simple here, div farm group class is one division. In this next I'm trying to take one more division class I need to take. Let's copy this, only this. You name purpose we created, no? This need to be create next division, you email, next division, you password. So here only the thing is here, you email. Here what actually, you password. That's all. Here this is what, user mail. How to take user password like this. So this is my form. How it will be bootstrap form. Bootstrap form purpose, I take division class container form tag, and each field I'm preparing with division form group class label bold username form dot username. And do you have any CSRF token? No. CSRF token is mandatory. So CSRF token is required. But look at this. In this case, right now, we don't have CSRF token, but you must and should add CSRF tokens are compulsory. Otherwise, it will give you error because post method. Right now, I'm taking post method here. Where we have to take post method here. Method equal to post. Okay. Action equals to no action I'm trying to take. Immediately CSRF token is required. So CSRF token is added. Method equal to post, action is nothing, CSRF token. Then this is form group I created, clear. Once form group is created, then first what we need to do. So let's go to here, run this, but still we don't, what we can say, uh, make look and feel like bootstrap only. So still it is a problem here, you can see. And before that, let me try to add button control here. So I forgot to add button control in this HTML section. So button control is required, sir. Button is also with bootstrap styling button. So after completion of division, I need to add buttons are here. Input type equal to insert, sorry, submit. Input type equals submit, name equals to insert, button name is insert I'm taking. and then value equals to insert. Value equals to insert. I'm taking insert button. Class equals to bootstrap. Class equals to btn primary. So this is button controls. Okay, fine. Next we can try to render this. After render this form, it's not looking again bootstrap. Give me 1 second. When I try to change here, now you can see it's not looking like bootstrap really here. Okay, there is a problem something, but it is partially updated here bootstrap. Just a few minutes. This is partially updated here. Okay, so this is partially updated. So how it is work? So this is not correctly loaded here. So why? Because in the model section, sorry, in the form section, forms.py. So this is our Django form. So this form is not rendered properly here. Okay. So this form is not loaded properly. So what is this form is required means? So this form is required some additional form form control tags. So these forms need to be required more tags, form control tags that I am going to including here. So how to include means let's go to forms.py again. There we need to update your form controls, some widgets like this. So what are the widgets means here? I'm trying to do fields after there is a widgets attribute is there. The widgets equals to. So I need to bring my widgets more look and feel. So that's what for you name purpose. I'm taking one more forms dot text input. I'm taking of ATTRS. This is what actually ATTRS is an attribute which makes a more look and feel. This is according to Python enhancement proposal. That attribute is their ATTRS attribute. This attributes will create some class with form control. So class, I'm taking class colon here form control. So give me 1 second. User uname forms dot text input ATTRS. Then after that we have to use class form control and then close the bracket form control here. This we can remove this. Fine. So this is one form control purpose. Next what we have to do, email purpose, we need to copy this paste. Let's copy this, paste it, paste it. Finally close this. Here email, password. So this is what form control classes I'm creating because of this only. Okay, so here I'm trying to take email input. This is just because only bootstrap is going to affected with the proper widgets in the user form. Let's try to load this form again. Now this time the bootstrap effect is perfectly working. Now you can see you name, you mail, you password. Do you want to make changes background color of your index page? So you can also make this index page background color. So in the body section, I'm trying to take style background color. Okay, color this I'm taking. Let's make impact of this color. So this is what background color of you name, you mail, you password, you insert. But did I write any code for insertion? No. So we need to write code for insert button. So this is action method. After entering the form fields and directly when I try to insert this, directly it will go to insert into database MySQL database table. But right now in the MySQL database table, there is no records are there in this table. Look at this, we don't have any records. So we have to insert this. How to insert this? Yes. Form data is going to be posted or not? Yes, posted. Whenever posted, it will go to view section, but in the view section, we return only just normal form rendering. There is no post mechanism. Now we have to write logic code in the view section, sir. Insert view. So how to how to send the data into database model by using view section we have to use. In that context, what I am writing here, so same code as we follow previously post method. If request dot method equal to post. Okay, let's try to write this. If request dot method equal to post, sir. If request dot method equal post, we need to create what actually form object here. Form equals to user form and request dot what post only. Request dot post. Request dot post. And if form dot is valid, if form dot what actually is valid, then what I need to do, I need to go for form dot save. So form dot save, sir. form dot save method I'm taking, okay, is valid. If this should be execute only when the request dot method equal post. After saving, what I need to do here, simply return HTTP response, but HTTP response is not there. We have to import that. On the top HTTP response I'm importing. Return HTTP response of what I'm taking data inserted into database. I need to display into H2 section or H3 section. Data inserted into database. Then H2 section will be closed. Okay, HTTP response data inserted into database. So this need to be when it will happen when request dot method equal post. If not post, what I have to go, else block I have to go, and empty form object I need to create. Form equals to what? User form. User form. This is empty form, sir. Now this time it is going to be insert the data here, sir. How to insert the data? We'll see this. So let's go to here and run server. Now we can see when we insert this username, just I'm giving pass user mail and password. If you want to if you want to make visible, then you can adjust that widget equal to password input, not a problem. But wantedly I'm showing this visibility password, what password we are entering. Insert data inserted into database. Do you want to insert one more record? Let's try to insert durga at gmail.com and password. Click on insert. I want to insert few records. Let me show you all the records. Go back again. I'm trying to insert final record. Kiran is all record where it is there, sir. Let's go to here MySQL, select star from users. Records are getting inserted into database table. This is MySQL insertion. But
Sir,
sir,
one
I
doubt, sir.
want hmm,
Sir, in that previously you have used that cleaned data something
hmm.
that used.
We
Here
can,
you have not used that clean underscore data, clean underscore data. No need to use of
that
that clean underscore data, sir.
no need to use directly. We are not bringing the data here into form. Okay, we are sending that data directly into other database MySQL. So form data completely we are sending. So got my point. So we collected the data from form. You can also collect the data from form. Then that form fields we can try to insert. There is a built-in insert method is there, but actually this you are connecting with MySQL directly. This form data is going to be saved successfully.
Okay. We can use that
So
form also. Uh, we
we
can
can do,
use
we
that.
can do. You can also use clean the data and get the values separately and save that into variables, and that variables we can insert into database directly till configuration database. Same code will work.
Okay, sir.
Cleaned data or without cleaned data, directly form is valid, no? That valid data I'm saving into database directly. This is
Okay.
shortcut that is in detailed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm. Now
Thank you.
next what already inserted records, these four records are there, no? These four records I want to bring and show to end user. So in that context, what I need to do, then I need to display show information. So show means I want to retrieve the data. So let me create one more view for the showing the record. Show current request. So now I'm reading all the records. Users equals to my query set object. User model is there. Objects dot what actually all objects dot all objects I want to get. So I want to return all objects render into page. So render current request. Now in this current request, what page I'm trying to take show.html page and what you want to send users colon users. It's a query set object. So when we execute this view, show view, we are collecting all the records objects from database model user and stored into user. This users I'm sending into show.html page, but we need to set the URL for this show. First, let me set the URL. Here, this is for insert. If you want insert, you can use insert. I'm trying to show. Show means automatically show. Views dot actually show view is there. You can remove this name directly insert option it will provide. And we need to create one views are one templates are compulsory show.html template. In the template folder, let's go to show.html folder. This HTML is exclusively having what actually completely showing the information to the user. So complete showing the information to the user. How to show the information to the user? Again, I need to use some bootstrap link here. Let's copy this link, sir, or else directly go to getbootstrap.com. So I have to go with the display with CSS format. So getbootstrap.com and copy this, place into where in show.html in the head section. Placing that in the show.html. So I want to show the records. Okay, again in the bootstrap mechanism. So that's what I'm taking division section here. Division section inside what actually class container. Once division section class container is showing, I want to take table format here. In this table, I'm creating one class here, table class. So table border I'm taking. Next, what I'm taking here, and next I'm taking here table after tr tag. In this th I'm taking. In this th I'm taking user ID is one heading. Let's copy this and paste into here. Paste into here. User name, user email, user password. User name, user email, user password, like this. And after tr completion, we have to go with one more for loop here. So for loop means I want to iterate multiple records, you know that from database Django template language we are using user in users. Users is a context which is coming from my view percentage and for I'm taking. In this each user I want to display in separate tr each td. In this td I'm taking what actually user dot what actually id. Same td I'm taking user dot name, mail, password. You name, you mail, you password. You name, you email, you password. That's all. This is what showing the details. But do you want to change the background color of this form, showing the details, style, background color? color. I'm trying to change this one. Let me run this and select the show. Now you can see I'm trying to show you the records. Then all the records are coming, and with the user ID, username, user email, user password, we are bringing all records. But here I want to provide some options here. What options here? See here. In this page only, I want to do editing, means updating, deleting all the operations I want to do. To do that, what we need to do, I need to use one more th here. Th. In this th, what I'm taking, delete user. Delete user is I'm taking one more th. Next, copy this. Here I'm taking what actually? Edit user. Edit user. Once I refresh this form, you can see this. Delete user, edit user, two more options are coming. But in every delete user, edit user, I need to give buttons. How to provide buttons means here we have to display in TR section again. So one more TD I have to take here. So this TD is for what actually? Delete button only. Delete button. So what button I'm taking here? But how to delete that? Using anchor tag href, because generally whenever you click on delete button, that delete button should take ID or not? ID. So right now I'm not using any anchor tag href. Directly I'm using button control input type. Input type equals to submit. What we can say, value equals to what? Delete. Input type equal to submit and value equals to delete, and class equals to I'm taking class btn danger. I'm taking delete button. This is one TD. Next TD I'm taking what actually? Update, or sorry, edit. btn edit button. So success I'm taking btn success. These buttons I'm adding here for every record. So now you can see this is delete, edit like this. So this is buttons. But actually this is not correct class. It has to be provide btn danger. btn success. Now these are the buttons which I am providing, sir. So when we click on delete here, any row, that record will be deleted here, and also it should be deleted from MySQL database. And when user wants to edit clear, so when he click on edit button, edit page, I have to display on which user, which row is click on editing, that ID should carry here this ID. Using this ID through this employee records should bring and display into other form with the text boxes with the data. Their user can edit it, update it. Again, it should be update here and database also. So this is, I want to do more operations in the next session. Today it's not possible to finish. Delete and edit and update options I'll show you in the tomorrow session. Continuation project this is. After completion of these operations in tomorrow, I'll upload this project into your Google Drive folder, sir, so that you can also practice it this project clearly. Okay, let me close this. This project I'll upload to your Google Drive in tomorrow once I finish this. So this is MySQL configuration. Right now we just inserted and we have read it, but tomorrow we'll do how to delete it, how to edit it along with IDs.